hear you guys. I get it. I know that the Painter's Servant Nadu deck was a bit toxic. I read the comments. I didn't think it would set you guys into such an uproar. So we're toning it down today. We have a very different commander and approach that probably won't get you nearly as upset. This is Tamiyo, Painter's Servant, Control. The Inquisitive Student. Yep. I heard you guys and ignored you completely. How do you feel? I keep this, right? I don't have turn 2 counterspell. The Unable to Scream isn't particularly great, but we do have turn 1 Tamiyo always in a deck like this, and from there we are interacting. And the Upheaval is one way to stop a lot of clocks. And the opponent's mulling. Probably for turn 1 removal for Tamiyo. They scared of her. We don't have a forest. Mistrise is tapped. But if they're going down in cards to interact with our commander, we're okay with that. That's fine. Let's get right to it. Hello.
This is an interesting story.
I said hello. Tapped Creeping Tar Pit. The choice. Do I set up my counterspell or do I draw my card? Oh wait, that's not forest. Okay, easy choice. I got a clue. Do you want to concede? Sometimes they do. I really don't like when you have your own Phyrexian Arena on turn 1. Going down a card is so terrifying. How do they have Dark Ritual so much? It's a talent I just can't fathom. So, the Unable to Scream is not very good against Rusko. The biggest issue we have with it is that Rusko blinks Rusko. Now, obviously, the blink effect is pretty darn good. So, I'm going to play the Scream, but first I'm going to consider in case I can hit a way to make one of these lands untapped. I guess that's an untapped land. Yeah, and it interacts with clock, so I should keep it. But I could have shocked it in and like draw with Tamiyo, but I don't think that's the play. I think we make you Unable to Scream, hope they don't have blink. Get down Village, pass. Now we have triple blue for Charm. This is such a like 90-some% blue deck with a little bit of green that I'm not too worried. There's a Thoughtseize. Love that for me. Let's see what they take. There's 2 ways to interact with the clock. There's 2 counter spells. What do you hate the most? They take the good old cheap classic counter spell. They have their land drop. They have a Rusko who's grumpy. Moonsnare Prototype. Love that. It's another way to interact with the clock, though. Usually I would play it here to ramp. It's an uncounterable way to interact with the clock. Let's take our time and just pass. Control deck. Okay, they do that. Do we sink it? Sure. That's great. We're tapped out, but what are they going to do? Replay a clock? Shock in a grave. Replay a clock. Have mana for something else. Annoying. But it works. That's a crop rotation. Oh boy. What do we get with a crop rotation? We don't have Dark Depths combo, that's for sure. Could turn this into a blue if we need it for the Archmage's Charm. Otherwise, play the Prototype. I think I just hold. It's brawl, baby. Sometimes we do nothing and like it. Like our opponent here. I'm just gonna draw some cards. It's a pretty good one. And they might kill Tamiyo here, and that would be okay. Pit of Offerings. They do not kill Tamiyo here. We just get to keep cluing up, and now we're hitting our land drops, and they're not. That's good. Pretty happy I'm holding the prototype. Black, blue, sure. I'm sure they need their graveyard at some point. A Snapcaster Mage? I think I'll take the Consider. So I got an Underground Sea that's tapped. And we play around a discard effect. We go Memory Deluge. Yep. Okay. And try to dig their way out of it. I love that card. We have the Mistrise Village. We just need more land. Yep. All that is not triggering clock because Rusko is still unable to scream. What a Thespian stage copy here. I guess I could copy the gate. Could also copy the woodland. There is a tar pit. There's a 3/2 black elemental that can't be blocked. That's about it. I mean, have you done your job? Can I draw 3 in response? I cannot draw 3 in response. I feel like you've done your job. You can try crop rotating into Cavern of Souls, but it's a little risky, right? If they counter the crop rotation. I think we'll just check their top card. Evil Passage, sure, another land. Draw. Dig through time with 3 cards in grave. Keep it coming. Haywire Might. They're not going to like that. And we get a command tower and a growth spiral. We are doing it. We're up to 5 on the clock. Can't be countered. Haywire Might. A little staring match, but I guess we want to do it on upkeep. No, we know what they're drawing. The worry is a stifle, right? That's what we need to kind of play around. We already made our land drop for turn, so I think we just pass here. We're up cards. We just have to try to stay patient. Okay. Well, if they're tapped lower now, now's the time. Yeah, Tail's End. Nice. No more clock. Four cards engraved, dig through time in hand, but also shifting woodland. We're going to have to balance when to delve. We've got a Jace. I'm going to bounce their own Rusko here, or what? So land in the graveyard is 4. But we do need a green source with the crop rotation. Okay. If we wanted to turn this into something that could attack the Jace, we also need a creature in the graveyard, which we don't have. Upheaval is online, though. They're just holding up mana. But we have the village. So we just need to keep hitting our lands. And Jace isn't going to beat us. Right? Not when we can also channel a prototype. It is risky here. I don't like discarding a card either. I should probably just try this crop rotation. We have to do it at some point. Feels weird to sack the command tower, but I want to hold up the rest of the mana. They let that resolve. The Dark Depths is there, but I don't have a path right now through my hand to get to the Thespian stage. So I think I'm just going to get the stage now and wait for the depths. As opposed to getting Cavern of Souls and worried about whether or not they can play Tamiyo. And this is now powered up, so it can become a Haywire Might. That's not bad, but I think we just wait. Island count is 2. They want to siphon insight from me. Okay. Can't stack the top of my library with the way this hand is. But their Rusko's been kind of nerfed for a long time. I'm surprised they haven't tried to like Jace it, but they're just going to keep working on brainstorming because that feels very nice as well. Let's see, it's 3 mana, Growth Spiral, 1, 2, 3. So we're probably going to try Lorwyn Reveal Growth Spiral. Actually, when they crack the Scalding Tarn, we can target the Jace with the prototype. That might get rid of it for good. Agent Rafine, pretty good card, but it is slow. Also, we can try to steal it with Archmage's Charm. We can just steal it with Archmage's Charm. They have 4 cards. Okay. Nice and easy. Green, blue, 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 blue. Okay. Revealed. I think it's just regular island. We're still down an island, although we could copy the gate and then the Mystic Sanctuary works. Do we want anything back for sure? I mean, counter spells on top of our deck. Crop rotation. Okay. So what we're going to do is get the Sanctuary. We've got to go green, blue. So we have to go blue, blue. This becomes an island. What keeps that ability? We cast the Growth Spiral. Resolves Sanctuary. Because that's now an island, we get back the crop rotation. Woo! Okay. Tricky. Do you like being tricky? I like being tricky. Inventor's Fair, no artifacts, as intended. Obviously, that's how you do it. So the idea here is to resolve crop rotation into Dark Depths. And then Thespian Stage to copy it to make a 20/20. But our opponent, notably, is at 21. Still, all I need them to do is crack that Scalding Tarn. They're consulting the star charts. Got one blue open. I do like to think, guys. All right, give me blue. And cast this. Gaining control of this. You can counter it. I don't care if you counter it. This is a bait. There's the crack. Okay. Now with that on the stack, do we want to bury this Jace? We still can have crop rotation open. Seems good. It's a wizard duel. I did not leave green open. Okay, awesome. That's great. I'm gonna counter that. We gonna fight over this? Wow, okay. I mean, it like I said, though, it is kind of a bait. I'm okay with that. The Agent of Rafine is unlikely to steal the interact, like, I don't think it's going to steal an interactive spell that messes with me very likely. It's just their Phyrexian Arena. But we can go uncounterable crop rotation Dark Depths. And now they're at 20. That's a good card, but wash away because it was cast from exile. Resolves. Were it? Really? Okay. We want to keep up village crop. Let's try to bait our opponent here. Better stop me. I might make a clue or something. Okay.
Oh no! I'm late for class!
This deck has a lot of combos. It has Gyro Reach, Sanitarium, Narset, which is nasty. But obviously the Dark Depths combo is pretty cool too. We're tapping out. What if they get the Dark Depths? Do I go get it in play now? Because then they'll see it coming. But what are the odds they're going to tap out on their turn anyway? I think very low. And now I don't have to use the village. Don't see myself using the fair anytime soon. There's the depths. So now they know it's coming if they know the combo. Now, not every Brawl player knows the combo. You don't see it often. But this still has the ability of a Thespian Stage. And when you copy the Dark Depths, you make a Dark Depths with no counters on it, which sacrifices and makes a 20-20. Ooh, they have an Urza's Cave? Man, that's just a little slow. But also, we don't have Wasteland anymore. They're trying to pass. All right, I think we go for it. Make them have it, right? Present a combo victory. If you do, so I have to keep the one with no counters on it. So I have to lose 2 lands, which is kind of sad. They're going to brainstorm. I'm gonna try to find an answer. We got him sweating. I can't believe that the Unable to Scream is stuck to Rusko this long. I would have thought they'd have killed their own Rusko or bounced it. Okay, let's see what they can get with their cave. What would stop this? Their Field of Ruin will be tapped. Uh-huh. Then what? Resolve. I've never done this before. Be gentle. Choose which legendary permanent you wish to keep. This one. It has to be the one without the counters. If you choose the other one, then you don't get to sacrifice it with no counters situation. In a rebuke. Wait. Yeah, it's on end step, so this will get him. Yep. You need a bounce spell from me? Don't think you're going to find it. It's a 2020. Let's go. No risk. Bang. Merit Lage, still good. Somebody call up Seth. Have we teached Arena Zoomers about Dark Depths in a video yet? On the Goldfish channel. If not, now is the time. New Dragon Shield sleeve color alert crimson and silver. Dual matte textured black. Let's sleeve up a commander deck. I've got somebody who likes crimson and silver. It's Edgar Markov. We have lots of legendary vampires in this particular build. Vampires! We've got dual matte textured black, but featuring crimson on the outside and silver on the inside. The featured dragon on the box is Ruber, the Crimson Guardian. When the bright stars collided with the screeching stones, a roaring common right. You know what this is? It's a lot of words. They're small. Gina, what does this say about the dragon?
The moon came out and a volcano exploded and there was a dragon.
Yeah, that happened. Use the link in the description to support the channel. Use promo code CGB5. Now back to the video. Nadu. Oh no. Do they know about Painter Servant? We have a Ghost Vacuum and a Mox Opal. And with the clue from Tamiyo can turn on. We have a Witness Protection and a Wash Away. You know, this is a good hand. This hand can fight. Not sure if the Ghost Vacuum will be great, but... What? Target legendary creature gains Death Touch. It triggers Nadu. How did I miss that? Obviously. I don't want them to know how much I need the clue, so I'm going to hide the opal for a minute. Fanatic of Rowness. Yeah, this is not my build. That is Death Touch coming through. Don't mess with that. Does it have reach? No, it doesn't. That would be really good. Opal. Stage. Vacuum. Opal turned on. Let's pass. And got to be careful with sacrificing the clue when we're also trying to keep our opal alive. Burrow. Straight into the vacuum you go. But look at the mana. Very impressive trick with Fanatic of Rowness there. But they don't have the blue. Earthbender Ascension. Popping off. Very, very popping off. Activate the gate. Happens if it loses abilities. No chill over here. Wow. You can't activate it this turn, so maybe I need to Witness Protect the Haywire Might. Opponent with a draw of magic cards, that's for sure. Oh my god. Man, do I use a Witness Protection? Do I draw with this clue? I think I have to. Got a free one coming the other way, so we'll take it. Now we could steal their land and give them a volatile Storm Drake. But also steal the Haywire Might to kill the Ascension. Gotta have the clue back to turn on the Opal. Now what? This is a really tricky game. I am uncomfortable. They don't have a 4/4 right now for the Ronus, but it's still a lot of mana. The Storm Drake is a bit of pressure. Like, it's not zero pressure here, but I think I want their land. Is that true? I mean, I know I want their land, but like, am I supposed to take their land? There's only one way to find out. But I still have lots of energy for later if I get that Storm Drake back with an upheaval. I guess I get the breeding pool. Target? The vacuum. I'm shocked. It's kind of weird, right? Because I already have the Uro. Didn't expect that. And here's the Nadu. Am I going to lose this counterspell fight? Let's sacrifice the Catacomb. Go get the breeding pool. Let's peek at the hand. Vizier Tender. I'm not going to lose this counter fight, but I might also be able to. They don't have a land drop, but they have Vizier. They can't cycle the Vizier here. So this is just Nadu triggered by Spider. I should counter it. I was thinking about letting it resolve and then Witness protecting it, but I think we have to wait for that. No attack from the Drake, which means the Tamiyo has trouble attacking. Is there a way to just draw my cards quickly? Because we need to turn on the Opal. Maybe I just replay the Tamiyo. Seems fine. This is Earthbent. When it dies, it goes back to them. Gotta remember that trick. In case I want to kill this stupid spider. So 5 mana, they can replay Nadu. Attack, use the spider. If they hit a land... Oh. Interesting. Why would they do that there? When they could have targeted the Nadu. I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a miss. But let's see if they hit the land. They do not, but they do hit a 1 mana card, which is good, which is Tome of Gadwick. But that won't protect Nadu. Do I get the Hedge Maze and Surveil? Yeah, because we need the clues. They're keeping the Mox Opal turned on. Yeah, I'll take a Pact. Island, island. One more island to go. And yes. Okay, they got Spring Art and Tuco, which they can put on the Nadu. What happens if they do that? Seems bad for me. And they would still need land, which they don't have yet. But they're going to have plenty to do next turn. I could attack with the Tamiyo, make the clue, then sack 2 more clues to flip it. I guess we do need the cards. Maybe I'll hit a way to bounce that Drake. Map. Architect. Flip the Tamiyo.
Use your words.
Play the Architect. And the map. And keep the opal on. Let's see what they do. We have the Sanctuary. I can get a wash away. Is that good enough? How do we get Tamiyo ultimated? Hydroponics Architect also needs to attack to be good, which makes this Storm Drake look even more awkward. Oh, but it looks like it's coming in for an attack. Of course, this tome does let them make a lot of green. Targets. Ooh, ooh, untap the Ronas. Ooh, that's so much mana. What happens if I pack to this? Surely they have the land, right? I think I have to counter it to keep the Nadu in check. It's my only real shot. Feels bad. But I have stage and I can go get depths. And they're at 31, so the 2020 might not be big enough. That gets shrunk, but we don't need to panic. You're just a little diversion, my friend. Whoa! That's my commander. That is their third card, right? They're flipping that. Jesus, what a top deck. And they vision something to the top. I'm not gonna win this game. There's no shot.
I'd love to hear stories from your home.
I don't think a 2020 will be good enough. Opt? Not great.
Respect the library.
Do we draw? I like Architect here isn't going to do it, right? I need to defend. Do I need to defend? It's just not going to matter. Putting something on top doesn't really matter, but I guess I could threaten to draw this wash away. Man, the expedition map's a little slow here. I'm getting ground out. The green shell? Uh-huh. What a bizarre Nadu list. Uh-huh. Why not? I haven't seen a badger mole cub in like 5 minutes. Let's play Magic. That lets them play stuff from the top or whatever. I don't care. We need upheaval. Yeah, we need upheaval. Their manual tapping conundrum is so frustrating. All right, so they know what's on top and they kept it there. So let's steal it. Twists and turns. Okay. What a bizarre deck. Dude, they're crazy. This is nonsense. Both to the top. Calm down. Does every card have to be played immediately? I only have 5 lands. How the heck? Let's go. Big brain.
I highly recommend this book.
They're like trying to protect something from the agent. Uh-huh. Do we care? Are you done? Can you be freaking done? Is it possible? Oh my god. Upheaval? No. Nope. Nope. Although it does interact. It's very expensive. When the creature would explore, instead scry 1, then explore. If this enters, target creature explores. When a land you control enters, if you control 7 or more lands, transform this. Okay. Money. Never didn't have it. Bin. Still not upheaval. Land. Transform. Okay. I got your land. How do you like them apples? Except I didn't play my Dark Depths. Mother Puss Bucket. Okay. Hold.
Think before you act.
Hold. Okay. Is this Secret Commander? Does everything in the deck trigger the green shell? I guess not the 1/1s. Look at top 4, reveal a creature, put in your hand. Yeah, it seems like a likely card I get to work with. Like, I don't understand in the world how you come up with this combination of cards for your deck. This person is on a whole other level. Jeremy. Jeremy brewed a deck today. Jeremy brewed a deck today. Just wait. It's just all we can really do. Oh my god. Taking forever. So stupid. Landfall is so stupid. I freaking hate landfall. Oh my god. Gotta touch all your cards first. Where do I put this Audacity? That's a card that has to be in the deck, obviously. Okay, yeah, good card. Utopia Sprawl, solid. Can't remember if I put it in my deck now. Yeah, put some counters on something. And then what? Big feckin' green shell. Okay. If I gain control of any of these, does it help? I have the 4 energy. I can steal the green shell. But I can't target this with abilities, right? So that won't work. These are both attacking there. If I give the gate back to the opponent, this has trample. So I guess I have to target this. They both have trample. And this one is 6. So like Tamiyo's going down. I should not try to defend Tamiyo. Let's see what we draw. Wow. Can I defend Tamiyo? Can I do it? No. Uh-huh. I don't know. Do they have enough mana? I don't think they do. Clearly not. And a soul cauldron? Well, I'm glad I didn't defend Tamiyo. How did they come up with this? It's so much stuff. Okay, why my land? They could have given their creatures this ability, which is really busted.
Use your word.
Okay. One card. Not holding priority. Let's get the depths. I target moi. I keep this one. Too bad they're at 30 freaking 1. All right, extra turn. Can we do anything with it? We got some tricks. We got some tricks. We're at 14 and they do what? Their deck does so much. It's such a problem. I'm not even sure where to get the chill from it. How do I get a break here? Sanctuary's already in play. The Tamiyo doesn't do much. 5 mana, 4 mana, Otawara, I guess. So we can bounce 2 things. We gotta try to kill him, right? I mean, if they have nothing and well-placed bounce spells get me out of this, then maybe the 2020 finishes the game. But look at all the stuff. There's no way, right? There's just no way. Maybe they just go to combat. Oh, land has fallen. Geez, I don't know if that's enough triggers, guys. I don't know. I don't know if that'll do it. Okay. 2 big things. I mean, I think if they just attack with everything, I can't win, right? I just need it. I just need to get close. Okay, that's ward 1. But it doesn't trample. Okay. Let's see it. Dude, if they don't attack all, do you know how lucky we are? How is this a 3/3? What modified it? How is it a 3/3? Am I crazy? It's getting a bonus from something. Oh yeah, the feckin' green shell. Which didn't attack, by the way. I'm at 14. It has reach, that's why. And so does this. All right, can we survive? Trample, not trample. So this is 10, that's 14. I block here, that's 15. This is still a 3/3. What if we just bounce this? And then we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Because we still need to draw a way to get our 2020 through, right? If they have an instant speed landfall somewhere, we're looking for onboard tricks. They do have the Soul Cauldron, but that only adds 1. Okay. We still need a way to clear the Drake. It's going to take a miracle. There is a time warp in our graveyard, though. Maybe we hit something good off them. A time warp, perhaps? Uh-huh. Well, they took a card. Repulsive Mutation. And they know I have it. It's not a fight, though. It's a counter. Uh-huh. We go to 2. They didn't hit attack all, guys. It could be fine. Yeah. Combat research. Cool. Another land. Great. We get to watch some triggers. Love that for us. On the shell. The shell is what we're going to put back with the prototype. Because we can't target the Drake. And then we have to top deck an extra turn. When this enters, power to target creature you don't control. Target creature you don't control. So that's going to be this, which is going to get it back for them. I guess I counter it. Because I can't cast this anyway. Then put X counters on target creature you control, count unless equal to the greatest power. So 20. Can they pay 20? I don't think they can. Let's just, can't be countered. So they don't get the gate back, I guess? I don't know. It's an interesting situation we're in. Can still draw Upheaval. And then we need a way to clear our own Storm Drake because we can Moon Snare the green shell. They're still freaking going over there.
Respect the library.
All this and they cast Time Warp. Okay. Give a little Ward 1 to the Drake. We have to draw an answer to the Drake. And it is... That is not it. But because we still have the gate, we have a reroll that way. I guess. Seek. I mean, they gave us a chance. It's frustrating we couldn't get there, but they gave us a chance. What a game. What a weird Nadu deck. The only thing missing from that game is losing to Painter Servant combo. Thank you to the sponsors of this video, CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 at CoolStuffInc.com, and it does get you a sweet CovertGoBlue Construct / Worm Rider token. And thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring the channel. The official Worst Possible Commander Show and CovertGoBlue logo sleeves are available at Dragon Shield. Check out the link in the description. You stayed till the end. That's the #1 thing you can do to support the show. Top it off, hit like, hit subscribe, and as always, you're cool.